Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Überblendung 4, Trails of Cold Steel. Beim letzten Mal haben wir das 6. Kapitel beendet und wollen nun weitergehen.
In the following weeks, it was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain: changes were happening. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over. And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and Ecken Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugen III, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the 4 great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority. And the Chancellor and his close ally, Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out, and Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma. To no one's surprise, all 3 of them were quick to raise objections, but after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent. Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her. At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed. With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir. It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
Das ist übrigens dann der Inhalt der Drama-CD.
Anyway.
Wenn euch das interessiert, schaut einfach mal auf YouTube nach und sucht danach. Da gibt es sicherlich einige Sachen.
Could I have your attention, please? It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up? We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to. All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
Right. Alle schön fleißig am Arbeiten. Und Heinrich schaut von der Ecke dazu. I want to thank you for all the effort you've put in over these last 2 weeks, everyone. Well, at least things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks, so... You said it. I don't think I realized how much work this would involve. Ali's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. It's flaky and leashes the beast within. Sorry, I just really want this performance to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it. Given a short time we've had to prepare, I shudder to think what our band would sound like without your guidance. Yeah, I'm sure it'll sound great. Well, the songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do bad, are we? Come on, give it up already. Emma's song is really sounding great. Agreed, I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfit. The boys will all be under your spell. You guys, it's not the kind of pressure I need right now. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised at Marcus and Juices. We knew they'd worked so perfectly together. And to think at the outset I doubted that they had it in them to actually cooperate. Yep, and now look at them, crooning together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part. Speak for yourself. Never felt so humiliated in my life. Sounds like you're all having such a gosh darn good time. I almost hate to interrupt. Just wanted to let you know that the principal's given you permission to use the old schoolhouse. You're all free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you need all the way through the end of tomorrow. Really? That's the weight off our shoulders. There's only so much for our performance we can practice in the music room's limited space. Yeah, and Class 1's been hogging the auditorium all to themselves. While considering they're performing an operetta, I'm not sure where else they could practice. The first floor of the old schoolhouse should be a fine makeshift auditorium as far as our practice needs go. It's even got that stage area. What more could we ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. So every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded of our first day of school. First of many deceptions by a certain instructor. I'm afraid the statute of limitations has expired on that one. You know, a little birdie told me 2 people who might be in this room right now had a rather intimate experience today. Ooh, Tammy. Well, it's nothing worth mentioning. How did he find out about that anyway? Well, shall we go our separate ways for today then? Yeah, our costumes should be coming in this evening, so I think we're fine spending today helping with the setup and decorations. Might as well pitch in while we can. I'm guessing tomorrow's schedule just has rehearsal written in every blank. True, it only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Guess we oughta. We plan on helping Thor with any last-minute student council stuff, Reen. Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days, so I figured I'd lend them a hand. I was thinking of looking in on the old schoolhouse orders while I was out making the rounds too, meine Güte. That'll be helpful, even though we'll just be using the first floor. We should make sure nothing is shifted around in there. If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just ring me on my arc, cause I'd be happy to tag along. Okay, thanks. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. All I can say is good luck. I'll probably be patrolling the campus, so just let me know if anything happens. I'll give you guys a call when the costumes come in. I really want us to at least try those on today, just to make sure they'll fit. If you wouldn't mind taking care of this stuff for me, I'd really appreciate it. No problem, glad to help out. Your mail mix-up. Our class received a package that clearly was meant for us. We want to get it to whichever class ordered it, but we're too swamped without preparations to ask around. Could someone please deliver this for us? We'll be outside class second year classroom preparing for the festival. Please come see us if you can help. We're doing a special feature here at Radio Twister on the Academy Festival, but we're running a little short on comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need from me? For more specific, come see me in the Radio Twister building. A number of students have yet to collect their permission slip to serve food and drinks at the festival. Given that it's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip, I need them delivered today. For more details, speak to me in the infirmary. I figured they'd probably all be related to the festival in some way. Shop and Twister do seem pretty keen on helping out, so it's nice of them. Yeah, they do every year. The radio station is even doing a little something for us too. Alright, I'll see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town then. Great, that'd be a big help. Oh, but remember not to neglect your concert practice, okay? Cole's been telling me about it. It sounds like you guys are really pulling out all the stops. That's the idea, yeah, but we haven't started group rehearsals yet. Most of us have family coming in to watch, so for better or worse, we're going to give it all we've got. By the way, do you think Angelica will be able to make it? Well... Sorry, I guess it's not looking too hopeful, huh? I just don't know. I've tried calling the Marquise's household, but they won't even let me talk to her. Still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Crow's here, George is here. I'm sure she'll be here too. That's why we need to make this festival a big success. I want Angie to forget the bad times for a little while and have fun. And I know your concert will be a part of that too. When you put it like that, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, as your follow-up act, we'd look bad if they weren't cheering just as loud for us. I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Tower. Sorry to butt in, but it looks like some of the materials we ordered are going to get here late. If we don't do something, it's going to throw a hidden into our preparations. Okay, I'll take another look at the schedule and see if we can rearrange things a bit. Sorry, but it looked like due to calls. Good luck preparing for your concert. Thanks. Well, no sense in just standing around here. Got a lot to do and less time than I'd like to do it. Our outfits are going to show up this evening too. I'll have to try and get as much as I can finished up beforehand. Okay, let's get going. Yay. So, wir haben natürlich auch vorher noch Sachen, die wir machen müssen. So, first things first. General Goods Store. Wir brauchen Coarse Rock Salt. Davon kaufe ich mal ein gutes Stück ein und kann mal eben den Kram hier wegbringen. So. Das haben wir. Dann ab in die Schule. Oh, Schwarzer. Even though you're still a first year, I see you've already been awarded 3 of the 4 Lionheart medals. Simply outstanding. We only see students of your caliber once every 10 years, and that's if we're lucky. I haven't really done anything worth commending on my own, though. So many people have guided me along the way. My classmates, Instructor Sarah, President Tora, and the second years. Without all of them, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish anything. I'm glad to see that you recognize that. I've had the pleasure of watching over all of you and witnessing your achievements for the past half year now. I can confidently say that you've all grown superbly, both in body and in mind. Some might say it's a little hasty, but I believe the time is right. What does this mean? Indeed, I hereby award you the final Lionheart Medal as a symbol of your achievements here at Thors. The Medal of Heroism. In addition, I want to give you a present of my own. One of these is used by Sarah and the other is used by Neidhart. Choose whichever you prefer. Da ist jetzt die Sache, welches nehme ich? Ich glaube, ich überlege gerade, also das obere wäre das Thor Quartz, was halt Sarah hat, und Neidhart hat das Chevalier. Ich glaube, Ich gehe mit dem von Sarah. Man kann auch tatsächlich das zweite nicht in einen selben Playthrough bekommen, leider. Deswegen, also man muss mindestens 2 Playthroughs machen, um das hier anzukriegen. Thank you, sir. It's a true honor to receive this. Medal signifies that its bearer is a true hero. Don't study that by resting on your laurels now. Can't imagine you would, though. I have high hope for what Class 7 will accomplish from here on out. I'm not sure if we'll be able to measure up to your expectations, but together we will do everything in our power to try. That's reassuring. See great things to come for every last one of you. Nice. Gucken. Ja. Und so, das hier. Genau, das ist eigentlich ganz nice für zum Beispiel Vieh. So haben wir das aber geschafft. Dann ab in den anderen Flur. Hier müsste irgendwo Colette rumlaufen. Da ist Colette. Queen, those are some of the cutest accessories I've ever seen. Didn't know we were into the same stuff. Want to collect some full accessory set, but I've never really stayed focused long enough to complete a whole one. Guess it wouldn't hurt to ask if you collect any accessory sets. Could I have them by any chance? What should I do? Genau, das sind die Sachen, die wir immer mal wieder zwischendurch gekauft haben. Das Fish Badge Set sind Swordtail Badge, Carp Badge und Sun Badge, was man vom Fishing Club bekommen kann. Sure about this one. Oh wow, this is so cute, thanks. Do feel kinda bad not giving you anything in return though. Oh I know, how about this? Whoa, what is it? It's a pretty rock. I found it at this weird shop when I was vacationing in the east with my family. Just looking at it gives me this sense of inner peace, like it has some kind of special power or something. I hope you like it. Thanks, I'm sure I will. Find any more sets free? Shirk all your responsibilities and bring them to me. So. Dann haben wir noch ein Mishi-Set. Oh wow, this is so cute, thanks. Look at the sparkly, genau. Okay, das... Ich hatte nicht mehr Erinnerung, dass wir da die Dinger kriegen. Ja. My last one, actually, schade. One who should be thanking you here. I wouldn't have all these adorable accessories without your help. Seriously, Irene, thank you so much. We should kick back and talk accessories sometime. I want to know about your favorites. Sure, that doesn't sound half bad. I'll let you know when I get some time. Das haben wir dann geschafft. So, mit 3 jeweils davon kann man eine der stärksten Waffen schmieden. Genau, das hatten wir da. Dann King's Bookstore. Imperial Chronicle und The Philosophy of Blade. Für Human Materials habe ich 41. Sind nicht so viele. Für den Book. Mine's working. Talking to Quo. So. Dann haben wir das alles. Dann da. Lower Class Storm, da haben wir wieder zu liegen. Und eine Milch, die wir ihr geben können. Dann Main Building, zweite Etage. Im Westen ist Kaspar. Da. We want to serve some green tea, ice cream, so I wander over way to Heimdall to get some recipes. Tell you what, how about I teach you one too? Super. Das ist genau, und jetzt kommt dann der Punkt, wo wir, wo haben wir es? Oh Gott, ja. Wo wir ein bisschen angeln müssen, weil, uns fehlen diese 2 Fische hier. Das ist halt leider sehr ärgerlich. damit belässt ihr euch jetzt aber nicht im Part. Ich werde das einmal rausschneiden und werde aber reinschneiden, wenn wir dann die Fische gefangen haben. Bis gleich. So, da haben wir den ersten der beiden Fische, die es fehlt. Ihr seht, ich habe die Location nochmal gewechselt zu dem Fluss. Und mit der Beginner Rod nach einigen Versuchen habe ich dann endlich den Arnor-Apfen bekommen. Sehr nice. Und dann auf die Suche fehlt mir jetzt nur noch der Rock Eater. Mit dem werde ich mich dann jetzt noch ein bisschen beschäftigen. Bis gleich. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr mir glaubt oder nicht, aber tatsächlich der nächste danach war direkt der Rock Eater. Und damit haben wir 19 von 20 Fischen. Das ist perfekt. Dann haben wir jetzt schon mal die Angel so. Und dann können wir jetzt mit ihm sprechen. Mit dem Kenneth. You're looking awfully serious. Perfect timing, Marine. I saw a shadow in the water that couldn't belong to anything other than Twister's guardian. Twister's guardian? I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a tricky one. A fish so elusive few people have ever even seen it. The shadow was the first glimpse of it I've seen, but that was enough to tell me he'll be a powerful opponent. Adrian, the fact that you showed up right after I saw it is definitely a sign. How about we have competition to see who can catch it first? Sure, let's do this. This should be interesting. Oh yeah, apparently it won't even give you the time of day if it doesn't find you worthy. But with all the fish you've caught by now, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna start fishing for the Guardian right away. You might want to do the same. No time like the present, right? Yep, no time like the present. Fish. Das ist das nervigste von dem ganzen Minispiel, was wir bisher hatten. Auch wenn der Fisch sehr geil aussieht. Oh, Halleluja.
Wow, this is a big one!
Gefühlt fast einen Krampf im Finger bekommen. Sun and Jam. I did it, I caught the Guardian. Amazing. So this is Twister's Guardian. Looked kind of like a sword tail, but also kind of different. Man, who'd have thought Twister would be home to a fish this powerful? Was a tough opponent for sure. But you caught it and even outdid me in the process. Well done. Now that you pulled this off, you've truly earned the right to bear this title. You are now officially a Red Angler, the Imperial Fishing Club's loftiest title. I still have no idea what these titles are for, but there's no way I could have done this without your help, Kenneth. Never would have built up the skills to catch the Guardian if you hadn't given me that fishing rod way back when. Then there's the constant support you've given me since... I can't thank you enough. Humble as ever. Alright, I almost forgot. Here's your reward for becoming a Red Angler. You've earned it. Yay! This is really too much. Believe me, when I said you deserved it, I meant it. Besides, it was cool of you to join in on my challenge when you're so busy. Now that you were done so, let's focus on making the Academy Festival as fun as possible. Right. Jawohl, wir haben einen neuen Mastercode bekommen, der tatsächlich einfach auch für ihn interessant ist und dem ich ihn auch direkt ausrichte. Gucken. Was genau hat er hier noch? Orochi, wir haben noch einen Mastercode. Zack. Und was ich jetzt eigentlich ganz gerne möchte ist... von denen noch ein paar mitnehmen. Weil die sind echt gut. So. Danke, Kenneth, für dieses tolle Minispiel. was in zukünftigen Spielen auf dem Weg besser wird. Wo ist das, George? Hey there, what's up? Did something happen to your instruments? Let's bring a by and I'll fix them right up. We're just fine right now, thanks for the offer though. You made all of them yourself, didn't you? Stuff like this just reminds me how amazing you really are. No, it's nothing. I just modified some instrument I had on hand already. Especially compared to the old bike, which I pretty much built from scratch. Unreal, that was all you. Well, the base came from the Ruhr Institute of Technology, since they were doing some research on it. But while I was modifying and tuning it, it caught Angie's eye. He was the one who asked me to make sure I completed it even. Helped me pick the part for it too. I couldn't really say about the whole thing on my own. I see. Seemed pretty torn up about Angelica's absence too. Excuse me? George, the machine we're using for Mickey Panic isn't working right. Could you come take a look at it? No problem, I'll be right there. Seems like you're going to be pretty busy for a while. I better get back to work myself. Sounds good, just remember to stop by if you need anything. Alright. So, mal gucken. Gibt's hier noch? Ah ja, Murakumo. Ansonsten irgendwie noch neue Quartz-Dinger? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Dann wird die höchste Level erreicht. Mana Shop? Nee. Customized Weapon? Nope. Nope. Irgendwo wollte ich gerade noch. Hier. Cover. Nee, haben wir auch alle. Gut, nevermind. So. Wir können jetzt tatsächlich sogar theoretisch ins alte Schulhaus so häufig und lang wie wir wollen. Mal gucken, wie sieht es mit Rezepten aus. Fehlen noch 2 Stück. Yep, das ergibt auch tatsächlich Sinn. Perfekt, dann beenden wir einfach hier an der Stelle den Part. Dann habe ich was geschafft. Eigentlich fast alle hier. Heinrich fehlt noch, Sharon fehlt noch 1. George haben wir gerade bekommen, Lambert fehlt noch. Warum auch immer Lambert fehlt. Warum fehlt Lambert? Was zur Hölle? Habe ich den irgendwann verpasst oder? Dann noch Linde und Vivi. Noch die Becky. Elliot hat noch 1 und Millie und Crow haben noch auch noch hier 1. Dann haben wir das fertig. Das Battling habe ich hoffentlich bisher noch nichts noch nichts irgendwie verpasst. Sollte eigentlich dann alles ongoing sein. Es fehlen noch 17 Gegner, das müsste hinkommen. Dann haben wir noch die paar Quests. Die ganzen Sachen, da müssen wir uns dann noch drum kümmern, dass wir die fertig kochen. Das haben wir jetzt. Bücher. Weiß ich jetzt gar nicht, ob da noch irgendwo ein fehlt. Ich glaube, Red Moon Rose fehlt tatsächlich noch ein. Werden wir dann auch noch herausfinden. Gut, aber dann war es das für den Part. Wenn euch gefallen hat, gerne einen Daumen nach oben da, abonniert den Kanal und weiter passen. Und beim nächsten Mal kümmern wir uns dann um die Quest. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.